Welcome to the introduction to my N-scale layout, the Dogtown Western. It's a double-deck layout with a 6.5 turn helix that I'm building in a room in my garage. The room is 20 feet by 9 feet. My layout is 13 feet by 9 feet by 11 feet around the wall. So let me show you some video and stills of the work that I've done so far. So here's what my room looked like when I started. After I gotten everything cleaned out, the first thing I did was paint. I did a little bit of basic electrical work, moving some plugs down from mid-wall. My layout is built on shelf brackets all the way around. And I did basic box frames for the construction. The first thing I built after the box frames were built was the helix. Thought it would make it easier to line it up from room to room that way. I built my helix on wheels and made it movable because I need to get to the air conditioning unit that's up above. Created a little bit of a challenge, but it worked out fine. It's pretty sturdy and the tracks stay level. All the sides of the helix are removable in case I need to get in it, and the back is plexiglass so that I can see what's going on from outside. The Dogtown Western is a point-to-point railroad with provisions for a runaround. The farthest point west is the Dogtown yard, which you see here. The bottom 5 tracks are for classification. The 6th track is for passenger train. The next 2 tracks are for the engine lead and the engine house. And then I have 3 staging tracks on the lower level. I don't have any hidden staging, so I'll have 3 tracks on the bottom level and 4 on the top. Pulling out onto the arrival departure track here, onto the siding, and then onto the main line. And the first town that you come to is Ashton. In Ashton, there's 3 industries and a team track, as well as the end of the Dogtown yard where the switchers will be kept. You can see one of them there. I'm not sure what the 3 industries in Ashton will be yet. Leaving Ashton, you go underneath the Black Forest Bridge, headed towards Black Hills. There'll be a road running alongside the track going back down from Black Hills under the bridge towards Ashton. There'll be 2 industries in Black Hills. There'll be a bakery and a water bottling facility. And over the Black Forest Bridge, headed down the hill towards Terminus. Coming up on Terminus, once you make the turn, there's 3 industries, a refinery, chemical company, and 1 as yet unnamed. You're coming through Terminus, and then the last turn is into the helix to the top level. And that's what I have done on the layout so far. So thanks for stopping by and watching the introduction to my N-scale layout, the Dogtown Western. And hopefully we see you again. Bye.